Hello everyone, welcome back to another YouTube video. And today I thought it was quite important to take a break from all the hype models and all the high-end models, and of course look at another high-end model but a much easier one to obtain, the Tomica Limited Vintage Neo Datsun truck. So I came upon this model when I was vending in MTX, and there was this CM model. They were having this bin full of Tomica models, and I saw this truck and I immediately fell in love with it. I'm not really a fan of like pickup trucks or minivans and all that, but this truck just looks so good in the box art itself already. So it was in a bin for 100 ringgit, which is basically 50 ringgit for this one, and that is absolutely cheap for a truck model accurate to 1/64 scale. So yeah, this is the Datsun pickup truck with a sort of camper attachment at the back, LV194A, and it comes in your standard Tomica Limited Vintage Neo box. And let's open this box. So yeah, the thing about Tomica boxes is it's quite hard to open it without actually just damaging the box. I'm not sure if okay, let's use this toothbrush. You might want to like jimmy something underneath it and then just use that as a lever to open it. Yeah, so you don't damage the box. So let's look at the model car itself. See, isn't it such a nice model to have over all of the like hypercars, drift cars, sports cars? Isn't it nice to just have this family car, you know? It just looks so pretty. And let me just zoom in. Look at the paint. It's in such a nice red, you know? And the rims, it just follows the old vintage style of rims, the ones that don't have any air intake, because cars didn't need those rim, what's it called, rim cooling, I don't know, the brake cooling thing, because the cars don't go that fast, so there's not much heat that's being dissipated at the back. So they didn't need those what's it called, cooling for the brake disc, and they just like fully covered the brake disc using the rims, and it just looks so clean and so nice in my opinion. Okay, so looking at the front over here, you can see that I'm not sure if it's the real cars like this, but it's not much Datsun writing at the front. I'm not sure what this silver thing is over here, but oh wow, this model has like zero paint rash. Tomica models, they are quite prone to paint rash as well, and this model has none of it. So the interior, you can see it's a pretty nice style following the actual real car. One whole long seat for the passenger and the driver itself, and you have this headrest only for the driver for some reason. It's a left-hand drive model, which is quite surprising because Datsun trucks, I would expect it to be a right-hand drive model, but I suppose this was for the European market. I think Datsun was made exclusively for the American and European markets, and Nissan. Actually, I'm not sure. Don't listen to me. I'm just saying random stuff now. Oh, it's shaking a lot. Okay, so you can see the headlights over here. They are a separate piece from the car itself. It's not a decal or anything, but I am just quite disappointed that they are just clear pieces of plastic instead of some detail inside. Although of course these tiny circles, of course you can't really put much detail in it. Looking at the underside over here, you can see a attempt at a spare tire underneath the pickup truck, and the long drive shaft going along the engine all the way to the rear car, making this a four-wheel drive car. And of course you've seen me fiddling with this. This is completely detachable, a sort of camper thing that you can actually put on and probably live inside this Datsun truck, which is just really cool. I've always dreamed of having like a RV thing, and I think this will be the closest thing I would get to have one right now. It's just so economical instead of like buying a house, but of course back then you would want to buy a house over living behind and the truck bed. So of course it's quite a plain model, but you can see the lining over here is quite decent as well. Quite really nice lining that separates the truck bed from the actual car. You can see the door panel linings and the colors of the door handle and the Datsun that is written over here as well, Datsun 1500. And over here you have a really big Datsun written at the back of the truck bed. It's just really nice, and you can see the silver lining of the stepping places. I think people normally step on these to climb onto the truck bed, so it's really cool, the attention to detail that they have in this model. So I just think that this model is really refreshing compared to all the overly decaled cars, sports cars and drift cars that we have now. It's just a really plain and really accurate truck model for your dioramas. Maybe like if you want to just do a town diorama, this would fit in so well. So let's just look at this attachment over here. You can see that it has clear pieces that on the truck bed, which is really nice. Instead, they didn't really feel like they want to make just a whole plain camper attachment. Is that what you call this? A roof, maybe. They didn't want to make it a whole plain roof thing. They wanted to make it look like something you could actually live in. I think that's what they were going for, but it just looks so nice, you know. I just can't fathom how nice it is. So how they did it is they have like one translucent piece of grey plastic inside, and they covered it with a second piece of white with the cutouts for the translucent piece to make the illusion of a window. And of course, how it attaches is, oh yeah, let's just look at the truck bed. You can see the spacings over here for the tires, which is actually accurate to the real car as well. And you have this that slots on through, as you can see, it has a sort of cavity over here that comes out. You can just slot it on and it will stick there quite well, although if you shake it, it stays on quite well no matter how much I shake it. So it's quite stable, and you can really take it off easily, but when you stick it on, it doesn't shake off easily. So overall, I think this truck is just so adorable, you know. It's so classic and nostalgic. I keep like two of these for my own personal collection, because my dream is that I want to have a diorama, a village town diorama, and this will fit in so well. So yeah, I would recommend you guys get one as well. Although this is not something that you can invest in, of course. I don't see the price going up anytime soon, but it is such a nice and adorable model for collectors. And yeah, what diorama are you building if you don't have a truck in your diorama, right? Unless it's just a racetrack diorama, and that's, even this could fit in a racetrack diorama. I'm just reminded of that scene in Cars 1, where they have all these camper vans in the middle of the oval just watching, and this would probably fit in there so well. So yeah, that's it from me. See you guys.